Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. What's going on? What happened? I don't like being treated like a secret client. I'm sorry, what do you mean a secret client? You've been treating us like you're ashamed of us from the second we made this appointment. You told us to go through the back door, and then you shoved us directly in a room the moment we got here, and it was the most corner room at that. I do apologize. That wasn't the intention. When you called, you said your dog was coughing and hacking and recently stayed at Puppy Paws and they just had a kennel cough outbreak. I don't care what kind of outbreak they had. They could have had a COVID outbreak for all I care. That policy is in place to protect all dogs, and your dog as well, ma'am. I don't care whose policy it is, but I want to talk to the doctor. Not the hospital manager, to the doctor. You were just with him, so you were more than welcome to talk to him about it then, but now he's moved on to another room, but I can put in a note for the doctor to give you a call later on when he's free. How do I know you're going to put in a note, and what are you going to say about me to him? I'm just going to let him know that you have questions about our kennel cough policy and how you didn't like being asked to go immediately to a room with a sick pet. I have more so of a problem with how this policy is being enforced, not really with the doctor. Well, I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear that I'm informing policy, keeping dogs safe. The card machine is ready for you, ma'am. Thank you for coming into the extremely busy vet clinic. How may I help you? I need to pick up a medication right now, please. Okay, what's your first and last name? So I can go grab the prescription for you. I never called it in. Okay, what's your first and last name so I can see if you have any refills on it. If it's something quick and easy, I can go fill it for you. It's for Amanda Smith, and I need the hydrocodone filled right now. Oh boy, oh boy. What's wrong? Is that too hard for you to do? It's not that it's hard, it's just that the hydrocodone, 1, doesn't have any refills on it. 2, it looks like you get a written script and you take it elsewhere, and the doctor does have to sign those himself. It can't be a stamp, and he is not in the clinic right now. He's actually at lunch. No one's gonna know the difference if it's just a stamp, and you can just add a refill on there, it's fine. Ma'am, I cannot do that under any circumstance, and especially not under a controlled drug. The doctor does need to approve another refill of it, and he does need to sign the form. So you're gonna tell me that I drove all the way up here from my house 5 minutes down the road and you can't refill this medication for me? That is what, cell phones are for. So you next time are more than welcome to call to make sure. I'm going to put in a note for the doctor that you are wanting to get this hydrocodone refilled. I can even mark it as urgent, so it pops up to the top of his callback list. But yes, there is not anything that I can do right now for you at all. But I'm sure you know the doctor's signature really well by now, especially if you have the stamp, Ma'am, that is illegal. Absolutely not. That's not gonna happen. So, yeah, I'll let the doctor know of this whole entire conversation. Can I get you guys started with another round of drinks? Do you want to order any appetizers? Can you define what another round of drinks means? Okay, if you don't want the same drinks, I can get you something different, or if you don't want any more drinks, I can bring over some water or some sodas. This drink had absolutely no alcohol in it. I couldn't taste 1 drop of alcohol. I need a much stronger drink the next time. Okay, I can 100% assure you that there was alcohol in the drink, but if you're wanting it to be a little bit stronger, do you want to make it a double? It will be extra for it being a double, but look, I'm a very wealthy man, sweetheart, so I expect to get what I pay for. Even though this is a cheap dive bar, I still drop a lot of money, so yes, make it a double. When people talk about their money, usually indicates that they're not going to be a very good tipper, so maybe this is some foreshadowing, but sure thing. I will go ring that in the computer and then I'll be right back with your double. This tastes absolutely disgusting. This tastes like gasoline. Yes, I'm sure you can taste it now with it being a double in a very small glass. Are you wanting me to bring over a tall glass with a little bit more mixers? I just feel like this is some kind of scam because clearly you don't know how to be a server and the bartender doesn't know how to make drinks. Did he even go to bartending school? You know what I mean? This is completely ridiculous. I hear everything that you're saying, but I'm not really sure what you would like me to do about it. So do you want to give me a solution to your problem and I can go do it for you real quick to try to salvage the situation, or what?
So I have an idea that you should have suggested beforehand. I'm gonna need you to scoot your boot back up to the bar, get me a tall glass with ice and a little bit of the mixer that I've been drinking so I can make the drink a little bit more diluted. I know that sounds hard to do, but can you do that? Right, because I didn't suggest that earlier. I'll be right back with that.
Thank you for calling the vet clinic I work at. This is Ashley. How may I help you? Hi, yes, I'd like to drop my dog off for boarding, please. Okay, perfect. Let's get you scheduled. What is your first and last name? It is Luna Smith. Okay, would it maybe be under a different last name, or maybe I could try your phone number? It doesn't look like we have any Luna Smiths. No, I've actually never been to your clinic before, but my flight does leave in 2 hours, so I'm actually driving right now on the way to your vet clinic to drop off my dog for boarding. Okay, so we actually don't have any space available right now, even for our established clients, because this is a holiday weekend, and we do book out weeks and weeks in advance for these kinds of things. But let me check in the area and see maybe if another clinic might have room for you immediately. No, I'm sorry. Even though I've never been to your vet clinic, I am going to be dropping off my dog, so I will be there. I'm right around the corner. Okay, sweetie? Okay, let me just check with the doctor and see, because sometimes we do have overbook kennels and runs available, and it looks like today we didn't have any dentals or surgery procedures, so we might be able to get you in one of those overbook rooms. Do you happen to have, if he says yes, a copy of your vaccines from a different vet clinic? No, I actually don't believe in vaccines. I'm not sure why you would ask me that. So no, we don't give our dog any vaccines, and don't even try to get me started on titers either. We don't titer our dog, okay? So none of it, okay? Okay, so we do require all of the core vaccines to be updated, along with the fecal and heartworm test, and with the kennel cough outbreak and the flu outbreak right now, we do require those vaccines to be... No. I'm going to stop you right there. Because I'm not doing that, and you are going to be taking my dog. I have lived in this area for 20 years. 20 years. Okay, that's probably longer than you've worked there, and probably longer than you've actually been alive. So I'm going to need you to take my dog because I'm pulling into your parking lot right now. Ma'am, I'm sorry, there's absolutely no way we're going to be able to without them being vaccinated, and probably every other clinic in this area is the same thing. I mean, maybe we could give you rabies and bordetella today, but you would have to... Oh, well, hello, Mrs. Smith. Your total today at the vet clinic is going to be $5.50. Will that be cash or card? It'll be neither. I have this coupon. Okay, let me take a look. So this coupon is for the art festival that's happening right now. This is not for our vet clinic. No, sweetheart, you are mistaken. This was a coupon issued by the city for every place in the city. Okay, yes, I do know that the city issued coupons can be confusing, but this is for the art festival that is happening this coming weekend. And on the back of this coupon, it does have a list of the participating businesses, and they are the vendors and the food and the different things in the festival.